It's Kylie Snow, and this is my sister. Her name is Paige, and she's going to help me out with this broadcast today for the tutoring session. So we're supposed to go over the first three elements of tutoring. So the first one was greeting and making the student feel comfortable. So an example, so what you could do here is first you can introduce yourself, obviously. Then you could do like an icebreaker, asking them how their day's going, how their other classes might be, if they have any fun plans for the weekend. And also what I would do is maybe go over like a brief overview of what's going to be taught in the tutoring session. That way they can lower their nerves a little bit if they weren't familiar. So for an example, hi Paige, how are you doing today?
Good.
Good. My name is Kylie Snow. I'm going to be your tutor today. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day and coming in. How's your day going?
Good.
Good. How's your other classes? Do you like them?
Yeah.
What class do you have before this?
Math.
Oh, what teacher do you have?
Johnson.
Oh, she's a great teacher. I'm sure you love her. Did you have a fun weekend?
Uh-huh.
What'd you do?
Went to a football game.
Oh, I'm sure that was really fun. So let's get right into it. I just want to give you a brief overview of what's being taught, so that way you can relax a little bit. We're just going to go over the basic elements of your drawing pictures and your shading, so it shouldn't be too frustrating for you. And then the second step is going to be identifying the problem area. So what we could do here is, as a tutor, I could do what I suggest we work on, and then I could ask if the student has anything that they want to work on. So what I would say is, so I've been looking at your pictures, you're doing really great, but I definitely noticed that you could work on some of your shading techniques. Is that all right if we go over that today?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Is there anything that you want to go over?
The layout of the pictures.
Okay, yeah, we can definitely touch on that too. And so that's kind of an example there. And then the last is going to be the breakdown of the problem into components. So we could go over the fundamentals of what makes up the whole picture. So for like a drawing class for shading, we could go over the pressure, the contrast of light and dark, and also the grip of the pencil. So for here, I could, for an example here, I just go, so Paige, what we're going over today is just going to be the pressure that you're putting on your paper, the contrast of the shade, so from light to dark, and then we're also going to go over the grip. So I'll give you an example, and then we're going to have you do a practice session of it, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so first, the pressure is just how hard you push down on the pencil. Contrast is you're going to start as light as you can go to as dark as you can go, with a very smooth contrast. And then the last is the grip. So if you want to do a light shade, you hold it in the back. If you want to do a dark shade, you'd hold it in the front. And that can also help with your pressure as well. So then I'd give her the pencil and she can try that out. And then I think that's all. Thank you so much for taking time and listening to this broadcast. Have a nice day.